Alreet, trainers, where are you? There you are. Hello, I'm some Northern Guy, and hopefully you can hear me alright. And I'm joined by Mrs. Northern Guy.
Hello.
We thought we'd have a bit of a try of a live stream and just chat some shit is probably the right word to use, about Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. Now, I can see people in the chat. I'm trying to see this. Well, I can't really see people in the chat. Who have we got in there? We've got... You know what? Let's make it easier. Let's get rid of that.
Have you got a zoom feature?
Let's load that up. There we go!
I still can't see that.
I can. Don't you worry. Beastmaster T-Bone, hello. Jessica Hodges, hello. SMG, hello. How you guys doing? So this isn't really the setup I would have liked to do in terms of what this looks like. It's just a first attempt. We're going to play around with it a lot. We'll try not to curse Mr. T-Bone, we promise. It's her you want to watch out for, seriously. She swears.
I have been warned.
She swears like a sailor. She's been warned profusely.
I'm not allowed to say the C word, and I have to say frolics instead.
So, we just want to chat general stuff about Pokemon Sword and Shield. That is the whole aim of this stream, because we're both really excited for it. And we talk a lot about Pokemon anyway, so we thought we might as well record it, and then we thought, well, we might as well live stream it, because why not? It's fun. So, big things going on at the minute. Now, you haven't really seen a lot of the stuff that's going on, a lot of the rumours. What's happening is we're getting tons of rumours coming out pretty much daily. And the big one that people are really, really, really hyped Mr. T-Bone's actually 12. Master T-Bone. Okay, fair enough. We'll go with that instead.
Who's Mr. T-Bone?
He's in the chat. Yeah, see him? Beastmaster T-Bone.
I can't read that, but hello, Beastmaster T-Bone. T-Bone.
It's a cool name. I like it. I like it a lot. But yeah, a big rumour at the minute is Spirit Armour. I think it's called Spirit Armour. What that basically is the rumour is we can add armour to our Pokemon and weapons, and they do certain things. So certain armour might increase their defense. It might increase the power of certain types of moves. And it's something they're hinting at, because they're remaking the original Pokemon movie. And have I made you watch this yet? The original
one. I have seen it before we got together.
With Mew and Mewtwo.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the greatest pieces of cinema I've ever seen.
Sorry, I just want to point out now, I'm not a die-hard Pokemon fan. I like it. Is that one where he turns to stone and everyone cries?
That is the one where he turns to stone and everyone cries, and it brings him back to life. That
has haunted me since childhood.
But yeah, so there's a scene in that movie where Mewtwo has armour and Giovanni gives it to him. He's the boss of Team Rocket. And it doesn't really make any sense why he gives it to him in the first version of the film. It's like, oh, it makes your psychic powers stronger. And it's like,
I'm falling down on the couch. I'm getting lower and lower.
You're knocking Jigglypuff off and everything.
Oh,
what are you doing?
Jigglypuff.
God, it took me ages to balance that there.
Actually, I balanced it.
Anyway, so he's wearing this armour, and people are like, well, why has he got it on? Oh, it makes his psychic power stronger. Does it, though? It's just fancy robot gear.
See, I'm with SMG. I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. I'm an R-ing on it. Now, the CGI remake of this first movie is coming out, and it's no Detective Pikachu. Like, I am more hyped for that than Mewtwo Strikes Back Evolution, I think it's called. Because it looks really weird.
I have been out of a link for quite a while. What's the evolution?
It's basically just the first movie remade. So it's a completely CGI film. And
oh, they're remaking the movie!
Yeah. And Ash and all his mates are CGI, and they look a bit... They look a bit Nightmare...
What was that? Look a bit...
They look a smidge Nightmare Fuel-ish. Have you got your phone on you?
I have, somewhere.
I will show you what they look like. Unlock it for me. I will show you what they look like.
Hang on.
They've redesigned his...
I don't know what I've been Googling, because I sent link cable, so...
Stop sending link cable
something which is not PG-13.
Unsavory images. Deselector, hello! How's it going, buddy?
There you go.
Cool, right, so... I'm going to show you what it looks like.
Don't look at my internet history.
Oh my god, what have you been Googling, woman?
If I ever get arrested, that's the first thing I want you to do, delete my internet history.
Okay, you ready for this? You ready for the extreme levels of nopeness? This is what Ash looks like in the new film.
Oh no.
That is no XYZ anime, I can tell you that.
Have you guys seen that? I can't go any closer, I'll fall off the couch.
It's the stuff of nightmares, come on! I got to agree with D-Selector
and my
here.
beautiful little phone cake, which is an owl.
I love owls. D-Selector is saying that the Pokemon look great in this film, but the human characters look terrible. And I 100% agree with you. The Pokemon look fantastic, but I don't know what they did about the people. It's kind of...
They probably put all the work into the Pokemon, and then they thought, am I allowed to say that?
Allowed to say what? No. It's really difficult for you to not swear.
I'm sorry, guys.
Master T-Bone likes our Hufflepuff poster. Good. Hufflepuff for the win, even though you're a Slytherin.
I'm a Slytherin. Probably because I swear too much.
Definitely because you swear too much. Where was I going with this? I know where I was going with this. So Mewtwo Strikes Back Evolution, armor Pokemon. They've redesigned Mewtwo's armor in it, and he looks a bit of a beast. He's got like massive axes on like, Spider-Man 2, Doc Ock. Think that, but with axes on the end of them, almost.
The thing is, I can understand for the people which are really into Pokemon and play it competitively, it's going to be absolutely great.
Oh yeah, if the Spirit Armour thing's true, what they're saying about it, if that's true, it's going to change the competitive completely. It's going to be mental.
But for me, I play Pokemon for fun. I'm not competitive at all. I play it just because I want to. I don't even... give them items to hold, I don't even get that.
You do. I mean, the only time you can take it competitively is when you're battling me.
Oh yeah.
And
I kick his bum.
she does actually.
I beat you in a Pokemon battle, and he actually cried.
It was tears of joy and proudness more than anything.
It was.
I've clearly trained you well. She absolutely wiped the floor with me. To be fair, you were using a Lunala. And I had
was not using a Lunala.
She was a little bit. What was that? Hey, Link Cable's here. Yo, dude. He says he's also a Slytherin. And Armor Mewtwo looks like Predator. He does, to be fair.
Slytherin!
Nick Victory Fire. Mewtwo's armor looks sick. It does look badass. It really, honestly does.
I actually need to see this armor.
Phone, please. The hilarity is, the reason I can't use my phone is... to get this stream working, I'm having to use my phone as a Wi-Fi hotspot, because running my phone as a hotspot and connecting to my 4G is 10 times better than my actual internet.
Because we're cheapskates.
Yeah. We kind of really, really, really need to sort that out. And hey, Beastmaster T-Bone's a Ravenclaw. Ravenclaws are cool. I don't see a lot of Ravenclaws.
You don't get many Ravenclaws.
You really don't. Right. Where is your Safari? What was I going to show you? I was showing you his new armor.
Beastmaster T-Bone, are you 12?
He is 12.
Oh, it's lovely to have younger listeners.
Yeah, that's what I like about Pokemon. It's like... oh god, it's got that image up again. It's just stuff of nightmare! Pokemon just brings everybody together, and that's what I love about it so much. Mewtwo, Armor, Evo... Mewtwo Armor. I'm sure it'll come up. Where is it? Nope, it's just his old one. God damn it. Mewtwo Armor Evolution. It doesn't want to put it up on the Google images. That's so odd. You know what never fails? Cerebi! The best Pokemonist website of all Pokemon websites.
Aren't you meant to not mention that?
Why?
Isn't that the one that's run by...
No, it's not. And you can't say that. That wasn't proven. You can't say that.
Allegedly run
by it, yes. Yeah. No, it's not that one. Okay.
We have younger listeners. Don't say it.
There you go. I've had to zoom in quite a lot, but that's what he looks like now. It's quite hard to tell. I can't make that image any bigger for some reason. But he looks like a beast.
It reminds me of Tapu Koko.
Does it?
Ow!
Sorry. There was a smidge high pitch. How on earth is that look like
Well,
Tapu?
it's just like another colour, but it's like...
It's like what?
Oh.
It's like oh.
Oh.
That looks nothing like Tapu Koko.
Agree to disagree.
No, because it... How is it anything like Tapu Koko? Flipping heck. Tapu Koko.
Tapu Koko.
Okay, I can kind of see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
It's his little... Those things. He goes, oh, and turns into a rooster. But anyway.
Oh, are you guys getting bored of us?
You guys getting bored of us? If they put armor for legendary Pokemon, Genic games would be okay. But if you see that in Ethan's Pokemon, it's going to be eh. Oh, another Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, if they spam it for, like, other Pokemon, that if it's everything, like Z Crystals are, I think that's going to get a bit daft. Because... I don't know how if they're going to animate the armor onto them. Like, how are you going to put, like, a helmet on a Hoot? It's just a head with wings. Like, actually, that might look pretty cool.
You get little straps.
Get little straps for your Hoot. I mean, legendaries, probably the starters, definitely. Hopefully not just the Kanto starters. I'm sick of Charizard getting all the love, I think. I mean, although an armored Blastoise would be pretty cool, to be fair.
Although, to be fair, it's pretty armoured with its
It's pretty much armoured anyway. I mean, it's got a cannon on its back, for goodness sake.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with Nick Victory 5. If they just put it on everything, then yeah, it'd be a bit taking the mick. But just legendaries, starters, some special Pokemon, you'll probably see it on like Lucario, Charizard. Unfortunately, you probably will get it because you know all the fan favourite ones, and then who knows, maybe Gen 4 remakes, they might release more. That could be the gimmick for Gen 8. We need to catch up on the chat. How long is the stream going to be? Honestly, probably until we get bored.
I need to go to bed at some point.
We do need to go to bed at some point, but it is Friday, so we will see.
So am I not?
Depends how long my mobile data lasts, to be fair.
It is connected to the Wi-Fi, isn't it?
No, it's not.
No, I've got 11 gig left on mine.
Well, go you. Link cable's got to go, buddy. Love you lots. Thanks for coming in for a bit.
Night.
Have a good sleep. This guy works absolutely hard as anything, and he gets up at like 5 a.m. he gets up at like 2 every day and works like 3 till 12.
Wait.
So go and check out Link Cable. He is awesome. He makes some great Pokemon content, and yeah, just genuinely a lovely bloke.
He's lovely.
He's fantastic. He was at our wedding.
He was. With his beautiful girlfriend.
Good old Holly. Say hello to Holly, Link, and yeah, take care. Please plug your phone in, T-Bone. Charge that thing. It's on 17%. Buddy, go plug it in.
Dude, you can like log in and out of live stream.
Yeah, feel free if you guys want to. If you go away and come back and it's like 10 a.m. and we're still going, then props to us. Right, let's catch up on this chat. Armored Bidoof confirmed. Yes, please. My goodness, Bidoof is probably one of the best Gen 4 Pokemon of all time. Charizard is based on European Dragons. I feel they will do something for him. Yeah, he is, to be fair. And he's got his Charizard. He got 2 Mega Evolutions. He got... I'm honestly surprised he didn't get an exclusive Z move, to be honest. But Charizard's going to get something. Of course he is. European Dragon. He's just literally the Welsh Dragon, isn't he? Welsh Dragon on the Welsh flag is just a red dragon. Charizard. Also, I hope they add some old Pokemon and new evolutions. Yes! Now, I want to talk... Right, we're going to talk about this.
We are.
We are definitely going to talk about this. I don't know is your answer to that question.
Fair enough.
What I really loved about Gen 2, 3, and 4 is they added new evolutions of older Pokemon in it. So Gen 2 came around, loads of things got evolutions like Scyther, Onix, just to name a few of them. There's obviously more, I cannot remember them at the minute. And then loads of stuff got pre-evolutions. So you have Magby, Elekid.
The flower one.
The flower one?
Yeah. What evolves into the flower one?
Sunflora?
Sunflora, that's it.
That's Gen 2. Oh, Blossom.
Blossom.
Blossom. There you go. Gloom evolves into Blossom. Then they had all the baby Pokemon. And then Gen 3 added... no, I don't think they did add any evolutions in Gen 3. off the top of my head. But Gen 4 went mental with it, and they added loads. We got...
I quite like Gen 4.
Gen 4's great. It's my favourite gen. And they added like Gliscor, Magmortar, Electivire, Yanmega, Porygon Z, and all of them. There was tons. And then Gen 5, they stopped it. And apart from Sylveon in Gen 6, they haven't added any more evolutions since. They added loads of Mega Evolutions, but it's not the same. And I really want to see that come back. Because there's tons of Pokemon out there that need an evolution. And I mean, you must think of Pokemon you have on Pokemon Go that you know can't evolve. Is there any you really think deserve it? Think like, I don't know, Corsola or...
I think Corsola should, because it just seems like he's got so much more to give.
Is that it? Is that all we got? Corsola needs more love! And now I'm done.
It's been a long day.
It has, bless you. But I think, like controversial one, Jinx. Magmar and Electabuzz and Jinx have always been like a little trio. And they all got pre-evolutions in Gen 2, and only Magmar and Electabuzz got evolutions in Gen 4, and Jinx didn't.
I don't think Jinx needs the evolution, though.
Really?
Yeah.
I think, if we didn't have the other two, then no. But because we have those two, I feel like it does. But, really controversial Pokemon, lots of shady stuff around it, and censorship and things like that from the old days of the anime, so they try not to give it attention.
Yeah.
But I agree, I want to see more of them. I'm going to open up to you guys. I need to catch up on this chat. But what Pokemon do you guys want to see evolve in Gen 8? If we are going to get new evolutions of older Pokemon, what do you want to see? Now, Nick Victory Fire, what Eeveelutions do you want to see in Gen 8? He'd love to see Dragon or Steel. I'm going to have to agree with that.
Yeah.
Because it's a UK-based region, and it kind of...
We had, like, the Industrial Revolution, which was a lot of steel work.
Steel, iron, just like steampunk-type vibes.
And we've got... The town that we live in actually has the steel sculptures. We had the famous steel...
It's like a steel... Not a steel mill, but it's like...
I should know this, because I went to a school which was named after him.
It was like steel trade, wasn't it? Out the docks down here. It was big exportation and all that. And then it's things like, more like, to the point I think people get at with this, is like knights and armor, sword and shield, names of the games. There's going to be something to do with steel types. Yeah. And then dragon, because I guess everyone really wants a dragon evolution for a start, but also England mythology, not King George, St. George and the dragon, the Welsh dragon, all that malarkey. Yeah. So I think dragon and steel. If not dragon and steel, I really want to see poison. And for some reason, I'm warming up to poison types, and I don't really know why. But I reckon poison. And I think flying would be cool.
Many poison types, but I would quite like to in the new games.
I think it's good, like using stuff that you haven't really used before. So I do that a lot. But yeah, I'd say dragon and steel, definitely. Yeah. Right, I can scroll back to that chat. I play Pokemon Pearl right now. Got a shiny Zubat. Oh, nice one. That's what you got. A shiny Zubat. T-Bone thinks Dragon and Steel as well. Yeah, definitely. His phone's on 16%. Get a charger, T-Bone. Deselector. Dragon, Rock, and Ghost are all the evolutions you'd like to see. Rock and Ghost would be pretty cool. What would you call them? I guess like Steelion. Quite simple, easy one. Steelion. Draceon for Dragon. Rocky. I like... Would Boldion work? Sounds too much like Jolteon, I guess.
Boldion.
Craggion? No.
What is Craggy?
Crag is like a rocky crag. Like it's a, I don't know. It's something to do with mountains and rocks. All right.
I've never heard of that. Mountion.
Mountion, not Mountion.
No.
Not that. No. God.
I did not know about that before I said it.
Cut that out. Toxeon, easy one for a poison type.
Toxeon.
Flying type, I don't know what you could call a flying type evolution. Cloudion. Nimbion. I like Aeron. Aeron's pretty cool. I like Nimbion, like Nimbus Clouds.
Nimbus. Unlike Nimbus 2000.
Yeah, Harry Potter. Big up. Hufflepuff. Oh, it all comes together.
Hey!
See what we're doing here. Dragon of Steel, yep. Also, I'd love to see new Megas. New Megas, definitely. We've got to see some new Mega Evolutions if we're not going to get new regional variants, I think. I would probably rather see regional variants than Mega Evolutions. A couple of people saying they want to see SMG wants to see Lantern and Quillfish get evolutions, definitely. Deselector, Drudigon, oh my god, yes, Drudigon needs one. There's so many Gen 5 that need one. You're not too familiar with Gen 5.
I'm not, no.
Because I've never actually made you play a Gen 5, well, made you. I've never actually put you on a Gen 5 game to play. It's okay. I like Gen 5.
I never
But it's not
actually
the
played
best.
Pokemon until I found you.
Yeah.
And I only
Converted her.
I only ever watched the animes when I was little because it was what was on TV. When it was the first Pokemon craze.
Oh, I loved it. The original Pokemon craze of the early 2000s. Good times. Heliolisk SMG, I think, would probably need... I'd rather see a... I don't know. I think I'd rather see a Mega Heliolisk than an evolution. I did a video with the Pokéraf about this, and we talked about different evolutions we'd want to see, and Heliolisk was one of them. But now I think about it, I think a Mega would be pretty cool for it. Because it's... But then again, it doesn't look finished. It's one of those Pokemon that looks... Mega Onix. It's Steelix.
Yeah, I know. But
Just a Mega...
Mega Onix.
The next one, Megas for non-evolved Pokemon. Pre-Megas.
Pre-Megas would be a pretty good sort of out there.
I can see them doing something stupid like that as well, you know? Industrion for a Steel type. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot.
That
Metaleon.
was good thinking.
Metaleon sounds pretty cool. Draceon, Corrosion. Mounteon sounds like a rock type evolution case. Mountainous. Yeah. Avion.
That's what I said, Mounteon.
Yeah, no, he was saying when we said Mounteon. Avion. Yeah, I like that.
Oh, Avion.
Avion's pretty cool. We need to find out what was the original dragon from Gen 5 from Legendary Dragon Pokemon. Yes,
There's a
that would be
makeup
pretty
brand called Avon.
good. You know what? You can tell
He's a beauty
you
blogger.
have a bit of an influence on me, because as soon as I saw Avion, I was like, that sounds too much like Avon. But gotta put my face on in the mornings.
I thought my foundation had been going down.
Yeah, don't tell anyone. So, Megas. I guess I kind of want this to flow with you guys. So, whatever you guys want to talk about. Spectreon for a ghost type. Oh, SMG, I love it. That's fantastic.
Ouigion.
Ouigion? Like Luigi and from Super Mario. Could someone please, anyone who's good at Photoshop, please quickly jump in and give Eevee Luigi's tash in his hat and tweet it to me. This needs to be a thing. Ouigion.
Mega
cool.
Lapras, yes!
Okay, you love Lapras. This is your favourite Pokemon.
If anyone has actually watched, I did a takeover of his channel once.
You did? That was pretty good, actually. Was it your top 5 all-time Pokemon?
All-time Pokemon.
And can you remember what they were? You should do.
Lapras.
They're your favourite Pokemon!
Hariyama.
Hariyama is one of them.
Yeah, I know, but I've got so many favourite Pokemon. I don't know what I put in the video about 2 years ago. Squirtle.
Yep.
Fennekin.
I think was it Fennekin or Delphox?
No, it was Delphox.
Delphox. And I can't remember your middle one. What was it?
The middle one.
Snorlax.
Snorlax. And I also love Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff for days. What else we got in here? Mega Milotic, Mega Flygon. That's Mama Luigi onto you. Mama Luigi! Elliot. Elliot Sodogren, hopefully Sodogren. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. I want Kylo Ren in the next game. And I saw you comment about Episode 9 because this trailer for Star Wars Episode 9 dropped today.
If you haven't seen it, go and watch it.
It looks brilliant. I don't really want to get away from Pokemon too much in this stream, but I'm really hyped for it. I think it looks cool for a teaser trailer. It looks great.
Skywalker.
Who is the new Skywalker? Who is the Skywalker rising? It's not Rey, but it probably will end up being Rey.
Hariyama is not ugly. It looks like mini cheddars.
I still don't get how it looks like mini cheddars.
His little hands look like mini cheddars.
Do they though?
I like mini cheddars.
Okay, they look like mini cheddars. Lapras is a great water type Pokemon, it really is. Hariyama is ugly, and Snorlax is too. Mega Sinnoh starters, yeah, I want to see this. Mega Ferrothorn would be brilliant. Sinnoh starters, I think, is a given if we're going to get Megas in Gen 8, because odds are we're going to get Gen 4 remakes. Yeah. That's usually what they do. So, yeah, I can see the Gen 4 Megas, definitely. They've got to. If they're going to get new Megas, then it's pretty much confirmed. I would kill for a Mega Infernape so much. I love Infernape. Favourite starter. And I'd want it to look like a bit more like... what's he based off? Sun Wukong, which is his basis. It's like a Chinese Journey to the West. You've heard of that? It's the main character from that. He's already based off it, so... Can I imagine like sitting on like a little flying cloud, like a fire, maybe not fire flying, but...
I actually think they should have new Pokemon in Gen 8. I think they should do fish and chips.
Go on, tell me more.
I think, because we've got fish Pokemon.
Okay. Oh God. Okay.
And because we already have like an ice cream Pokemon.
They do, and they have like fruit, they have Cherubi.
They've even got Sandcastle.
Bonsweet, they've got a Sandcastle.
They need chips.
So you think they should make a chips Pokemon?
For fish and chips. Because it is like the dish of England.
It is probably the most English dish I can think of, apart from maybe Yorkshire puddings.
Oh.
Which if there was a Yorkshire pudding Pokemon, fairy type, easy, fairy type all the way. A fish and chips Pokemon. Maybe you could get something like Magikarp or Finion or whatever.
No, you can't fry it.
I was going to say the Spirit Armour is just them coated in batter. But just imagine though, they could easily make a new water type Pokemon that is based off battered fish and chips.
They could, and I think they should.
They probably should. I think let's talk about that. Let's move this on, guys. Brilliant ideas for some Megas here. Mega Ferrothorn, Grass Ground. Who's the Grass Ground with Rockhead? I guess Mega Ferrothorn that one was for. Oh, sorry, Mega Torterra, Grass Ground with Rockhead. Yep. Also, we need Arceus to get a new form. Do we though? I mean, he has this ability where he can change his type. No matter, like, he basically holds different items and he can be any type, which is the god of all Pokemon.
Maybe have a Mega Evolution for each different type.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
That would be very cool.
Or like a branch evolution for each different type or something. But Arceus with a Mega would be insane. But yeah, I guess he does need something. If it's Gen 4, he'll get like a Primal form or something stupid. Deselected, now I feel hungry. My fish and chips. To be honest, they should add Kalos Pokemon as post game. Kalos' post game, we'll get to. We will definitely get to. Mega Empoleon, Water Seal with adaptability, and Infernape Mega firefighting with Moxie. Oh, that'd be deadly. That'd be absolutely deadly. Let's talk about new Pokemon. I'm going to open this up to you guys again. Some brilliant Megas there. It's pronounced Arceus. This is Pokemon pronunciations drives me nuts because it's just like...
I don't get why people correct it. Everyone says it differently, so...
Yeah. It's like the anime. It's like accents in America.
It's like Gligar. Gliscor. Or Gliscor. In Britain, I pronounce it Glisor.
You pronounce it Glisor. I used to pronounce it Glisor. And then loads of people gave me loads of flack for it. So then I was like, well, what do they actually say on the TV show? And in the TV show, they do say Gliscor, but they don't pronounce it as harshly. So it's really hard to hear them say it.
And it's like Rattata and Rattata.
Right, when people call Rattata, no. That is the one I am not accepting. It is not Rattata. It's Rattata.
It's just how everyone pronounces things differently.
Oh, it's a Rattata. No.
It's like North and South divide. I say grass and you say grass.
There is only one R in grass. That it's not grass. It's not grass, it's grass. There's also not an R in path.
Path.
It's not path, it's not... Is it scone or scone?
Scone.
Right, cool, we're good. Marriage is saved. You passed the test. Mega Arceus with all types, yeah, we're pretty cool. Hummingbird hawk moth. A hummingbird hawk moth? A moth that disguises itself as a bird and flies as fast as a hummingbird so it won't get eaten by birds. That sounds pretty badass. Oh, is it? Right, so new Pokemon ideas. Ah, right, cool. That would be cool. Hummingbirds, I'd like to see a hummingbird hawk moth. Is that an actual thing, or is that just something you've combined?
It sounds pretty cool either way.
It does sound pretty cool. See what you did there. What others? Because we had England-based corgis. Oh, we've got to see some corgis. Fairy-type corgi-based Pokemon. Definitely. I love the idea of a battered fish Pokemon. D-Selector really wants a dolphin Pokemon. That'd be cool. We do get quite a lot of dolphins off the coast sometimes, especially in the English Channel. We were just on holiday. We were on a cruise. We saw some dolphins, which was pretty sweet. So yeah, I think it's about time we had an actual dolphin Pokemon. I think Gorobis is kind of an attempt at a dolphin Pokemon, but it doesn't really look like one properly.
Need a Vicky Pollard Pokemon.
A Vicky Pollard from Little Britain.
Yep. That just sums up Britain, really.
Should have a Vicky Pollard trainer class, shouldn't we? She's got a cigarette in her mouth and this pink tracksuit. That'll be what the you only have like Team Skull. That'll be like the Team Skull equivalent. It'll just be like Team Skull Galar form is just Vicky Pollard. Love it.
David Thomas.
David Thomas from Wales. SMG, yes, it's a real life creature. Oh wow, cool. I need to check that out. So we've got a hummingbird hawk moth, a dolphin. T-Bone wants to see cheetahs and wolves. That'd be pretty cool. There isn't an actual
swordfish
cheetah Pokemon. A swordfish Pokemon makes a hell of a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And the legendary Pokemon are going to be wolves, so that's pretty cool.
So it's been confirmed.
It's not been confirmed, but if you look at it, like the designs, they're wolves.
Isn't it like because the Britain it's like for 3 lions?
They're not lions.
Yeah, I know, but it could be lions.
It looks now like a lion.
I haven't seen this, so
it's the logo for the game. Do you have the sword and the shield?
It's like a lion.
Mate, come on.
Right, hang on, I'm looking.
You look that up. I'm going to talk to these guys. Hello, guys. Normal ghost. Oh, badger Pokemon. Right, I want a badger Pokemon. 100%. If you guys saw my designing a Pokemon game vid, link here will tag me in it. I had a badger as my starter. So a normal and ghost type based on Roadkill? Oh my god! It's just like flat with a tyre mark through it. That's the design. Look at her face! We won't run over the badger Pokemon, I promise. Barut is safe.
Okay, we do look like wolves.
Thank you. I mean, I can see where people are coming from. I guess it looks like a lioness.
I just thought Britain 3 lions and...
Well, hopefully there is some sort of reference to that.
Coming home.
It's coming home. If your life didn't peak at the 2018 World Cup, you did something wrong. We need new fossil Pokemon. Yes, we do. As well as new Eeveelutions, we need new fossil Pokemon. Because I don't think we've had them since Gen 6. Okay, so we only skipped 1 generation, but still. And we didn't have any in Gen 2 either. So yeah, new fossil Pokemon would be great. What would you guys design fossil Pokemon off? Like, what would you... what would you think they could be? Like, what would you do fossil Pokemon based off the UK? So like prehistoric.
Do we have any dinosaurs native to Britain?
Well, I don't know. But I think the fossils kind of are you a Brit? We are Brits. We definitely are Brits. Solgaleo's a lion Pokemon. He is. We've also got Pyroar as well. That he's a lion Pokemon, and well, it is a lion Pokemon. Stegosaurus would be pretty cool. What I think they do with the fossils is I think they get closer and closer to present day. So they start off in Gen 1 and they're kind of like Pokemon that live in the sea floor. And then you eventually see them transition to Pokemon that come onto land. You've got Tortuga and Archon are like the first bird and like the first turtle, whatever. It's first turtle.
Turtle.
And then Gen 6 is just full on dinosaurs. We've got like a, what are they called? What are they called? The long neck things from Jurassic Park.
Oh, I don't know.
Brachiosaurus, whatever it is. And it's like, welcome to Jurassic Park. He's like, oh my god, they do move in herds. Those things. And a Tyrannosaurus Rex. I think they're gonna come to like more mammal type thing, like Stone Age type things. So I'd really want to see a saber-toothed tiger fossil Pokemon.
Yeah.
And all fossil types are rock. All fossil Pokemon are rock types. So I think it'll be rock grass, maybe rock grass saber-toothed tiger, or maybe rock normal, perhaps. Rock dark. There we go. Rock dark would work great for saber-toothed tiger. Why didn't I think of that? I forgot the dark type existed.
It could be like an evolution of Growlithe and
Oh, have we had like a Galarian form Growlithe that's a saber? Oh, mate though. We shall get to Galar forms. So a Stegosaurus would be pretty cool. A saber-toothed tiger I'd love to see. I would say a mammoth, but we've got mammoth swine.
Well, you do a lot of fish.
You could do a fish. Could do a fish. Could do a mammoth. Imagine one based off Sid the Sloth from Ice Age.
Oh.
Isn't Raikou? Raikou is based off a saber-tooth, but we could have another saber-toothed tiger, surely. Even though we have Raikou for saber-tooth. Yeah, it is. Sorry, I was waiting for the chat to catch up. Yeah, Raikou's a saber-toothed tiger, but we could have more than one saber-toothed tiger. I mean, we've got more than one fish. We've got more than one monkey.
We got a lot of fish.
We have a hell of a lot of monkeys now that I think about it. So yeah, I can't think of another one. Stegosaurus would be cool. I could see it with some cool design where it shoots like its spines out. That would be like its gimmicky Pokemon design.
Quite cool. Isn't that like a porcupine though?
Is a Stegosaurus like a porcupine?
No, where it shoots spines out.
Yeah, but it's Pokemon. You could have... I'm pretty sure you could have like a literal pile of garbage as a Pokemon in Gen 5.
Did they just give up that day?
They did just give up that day. Voltorb is literally a sentient Pokeball. So, I think they gave up a while ago. But yeah, that'd be cool. Fossil Pokemon, definitely. Aiden! Yo,
What's
buddy!
up?
How's it going, my friend? This is Aiden. He's an awesome dude. I used to work with him a few years back.
And he lives a couple
and
doors down.
he's our neighbour. So yeah, big up Aiden. He's cool. And give a good shout out to your brother as well. Sunlight Crew. Rock Ghost could be cool for a fossil. Yeah, because it's got like extinct. That's pretty cool. And I agree with T-Bone. Raikou's a saber-tooth, but we still need more, definitely. But as a normal saber-tooth, nope. Yeah, maybe not normal type. What are your thoughts on the Spirit Armour rumour? Okay, you missed it. We spoke about this at the start of Deselected, but in short, we're a bit iffy on it. She doesn't really like the whole idea of it. I think it's pretty cool, but as long as they don't give it to every single Pokemon, like Z-moves, because, I mean, Z-moves were great, and it made sense for every single Pokemon to use it.
Don't do Z-moves.
I love Z-moves. Z-moves are cool. But if every single Pokemon was rocking around with like a sword and a shield and like a massive suit of armor, might be a bit, bit over the top. But if they do it well, I think it'll be good. Hey, it's Jason! Jason! Hello, man. How's it going, buddy? Jason, you're not going to get any of this, mate. We need to educate this man on the ways of Pokemon, people. Well, you agree with the Spirit Armour, or you agree that Jason needs educating? Because it should be both. Right. Galar forms, Galarian forms, whatever you want to call them. Regional variants. That's what we're going to move on to next, guys. So, putting it out there to you again, what Galar forms do you want to see if we are going to get any in Gen 8? Now, first of all, what did you think of Alolan forms? Because you started with Gen 1 and then you pretty much went straight to Gen 7 after that.
I quite liked Alolan forms. They were something quite different.
It makes sense as well.
It's like evolution.
Yeah, like real life Charles Darwin, all the good stuff, you know, all that nerdy stuff. I think it was really cool, and I like how it changed things up, and it made some Pokemon I've never really wanted to use before, made me want to use them. Alolan Sandslash is now one of my favourite Pokemon.
Oh, I love Alolan Sandslash.
It is great. Alolan Vulpix, prefer it to normal Vulpix, 100%. Sorry to any Vulpix fans.
Sorry, didn't mean to
No, go on.
I love how they had different types to what the ones have. And
some of them was just a case of like, there was a bit of a joke where they just slapped Dark type on it and then boom, like Alola form. Like, half of them are like Dark or Ice type. And then some of them, I like how they did it where only one of them had it. So Pikachu was normal, but Raichu had an Alolan form, and same with Cubone and Marowak. What would you like to see then, Mrs. Northern Guy, in Gen 8? If we had let's call them Galarian forms. What would you want to see?
I've already said about Growlithe, I think.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Growlithe should have one. I'd like to see a Lapras.
A Lapras. What type would you make it? Because they could base it off. I mean, Lapras is already probably based off the Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah.
In a way.
So they should have a green one.
Go on. What type would it be?
Ooh.
Maybe water grass, maybe?
Water grass.
Oh, why would that be really cool? Now, the more I think about it. Galarian Jigglypuff. What type would you make it? It's a fairy type at the minute.
I know it's a fairy type.
Yeah, so what would you make it in Galarian form?
Make it dark type.
And make it really evil?
Yeah.
Could I just, get a marker and just draw, a couple of angry eyebrows? Just stick some angry eyebrows to it. Then boom, Galarian Jigglypuff. Okay, we've got some suggestions up in the chat here. SMG, real quick, going back to evolutions and megas. Mega Skarmory and a pre-evolution for Skarmory. Yes, please, definitely. T-Bone, who I think he said his name's Tom. Hello, Tom. He wants to see Galarian Zoroark. That'd be pretty cool. What type would you make it? Really interested in that one. Would you kind of make it less evil looking and more fairy type, or more just normal type maybe? SMG, Alolan Gramble, fairy fighting or fairy dark? Yes, please. I think the two, maybe fairy dark. What do you reckon for Snubble and Gramble? Like the British Bulldog pink thing. What would you give that?
I know which one you mean. It's one that you named Brexit. I thought it'd be really funny to put it in a gym in Brussels.
It was really funny though. But he was. Then he got kicked out of the gym and it was like, Brexit is back after a hard battle. Such a child.
I think we should make it steel type.
Alright, it's a fairy steel type or pure steel type or
fairy steel.
Why steel? I'm intrigued. Go on.
Because it's a Galarian form.
I see what you're getting at.
Yeah.
So instead of slapping ice or dark on it, everything gets steel type basically.
Yeah.
That'd be cool actually.
Because I don't know whether it's just me personally, but I don't use a lot of steel types.
I don't actually. I don't tend to use steel.
And I think we need some more love.
Yeah. Let's do it. Next time we play a Pokemon game, let's use a steel type.
Yeah.
Let's shake on it.
Mm.
Oh, there you go. Oh, I hate all steel types though. I was just trying to be nice. I think the only steel type I've ever used is Aegislash in Gen 6. Bees. Bees, my god. Bee-type Pokemons. Too many of them. Hate bees. We need dual types like Bug Dragon, Fire Grass, Ice Steel, Ground Poison. Fairy Fighting or Fairy Dark for Gramble. Yeah, sorry, I saw that bit. New dual types would be really cool. I would love for Flygon to get a Mega and become Bug Dragon. I think everybody would love that because Flygon probably should be a bloody bug type. Fire and Grass would be pretty cool. I think Megas and Flora would suit that quite well.
Totodile, definitely think.
Totodile, regional variants for Totodile, Cyndaquil, and Chikorita. Oh, starter regional variants though, Aiden. Would they do that? Would be pretty cool. Bit of a bold move. You want a Galarian Eevee?
Yeah.
But what? Why do I think that would work? Oh my god. No, just give him an Eeveelution. I'm not going to give him Galarian form. He's like the main, second mascot after Pikachu, isn't he?
I know. Galarian.
Maybe we could get Galarian Eeveelutions like we did with Raichu. So like Jolteon, Vaporeon and Flareon could get evolutions. New forms rather. And get secondary types, maybe. It's like water, poison, I think, for Vaporeon. Electric. Fairy?
Steel.
Electric Steel. Everything Steel type. What else we got here? All the forms a great addition to the game. Gave more attention to other Pokemon. Sorry, yes, they definitely did. Galarian Crobat, grass and flying based on a fruit bat. SMG, you were coming out with some majorly good suggestions, mate. Water Dark Lapras, that would be pretty cool.
Oh, yes.
I like that one, Tom. And a fire flying for Zoroark. Interesting.
I actually think they're going to have quite a lot of flying types in the new one.
How come?
Well, because when you were going through plans for a video, you couldn't think of what would be the gym for London.
Yep.
And obviously there was the Fire of London.
Swig of this. Carry on.
Which was very famous, started off in Baker Street. It was a bakery that went up in flames and the whole of London basically caught fire.
Yeah.
It's quite a historical event.
So that's for fire type, but did you say flying or fire?
Fire.
Sorry, I thought you said there'd be loads of flying types. I was like, why is this relating to flying types?
Burn the flying types!
Burn all the birds. Yeah, fire types I think we need more fire types. Gen 4 had no fire types. They had like Infernape, Magmortar, and was that it? And like Heatran, I think that was it for Gen 4, so yeah.
I don't use many fire types.
Is there any types you do use?
Water.
Water. You just use your water types. Does Liv know about the bee thing? Yes, she does. D-Selector, thanks for tuning in, buddy. If you pop by later and we're still around, that'd be great. But yeah, take care. Thanks very much, man. I will see you soon. Nick, we definitely need rebattles with trainers that have 6 Pokemon with 1 Mega or 1 Legendary. Oh, wow, that'd be really hard. Gen 2 Galarian variants, definitely. I think if we are going to get new regional variants, it's going to be Gen 2 and maybe a few Gen 3 and maybe some Gen 4. Although I think Gen 4 are more likely to get Megas than Galarian forms.
Still Noctowl.
Just anything for Noctowl would be brilliant. I love Noctowl. Needs more love, definitely. Steel Noctowl would be pretty badass. I think maybe Flying Ghost for Noctowl or Ice Ghost would be pretty cool for it. Like Hedwig maybe. And instead of just a new owl based on Hedwig, then.
And there's a very Christmassy looking town. Which I've shown.
Yeah, there is the ice type, the ice town, up in the top. I think it's the top right in the map or something. That would be pretty cool actually. So an ice Noctowl I'd love to see. Steel Noctowl would be great. Fire Ghost for Flareon. I love that typing. Brilliant idea, T-Bone. New Pokemon idea. Stone creature that needs Aegislash in the party to evolve it based on the sword and the stone in its Cavalier. Where are you getting these, man? Oh my god, I love that.
Someone has had their Weetabix today.
Are you Googling these, SMG? Should I get a Switch when I go to uni to kill time waiting for students? Yes! The answers are yes or yes. The answer is yes. Please get a Switch. Gen 2 starters as Megas and variants, that would be great. And Typhlosion's cool. I gotta say, I do quite like Typhlosion, but I prefer Feraligatr. I've got to. You prefer Typhlosion to Feraligatr, don't you? Or do you prefer Meganium? I can't remember now.
I don't like the design of Typhlosion.
Yeah, it's a honey badger. Right. Honey badger don't care. Honey badger takes what it wants.
Honey badger don't. That's my motto at work. Honey badger don't give a.
Honey badger don't give a frick.
Oh.
We can get away with it. That one's fine. Just.
Sorry if there's anyone watching from work. I love working there. I really do.
I adore making Pokemon videos ever since X and Y came out. So do I, man. You should definitely put these in a video if you haven't, SMG, like already. You need to get these out in a video.
Sorry guys, I know it's disgusting drinking from a bottle, but he's not having any more of it, so.
Apparently not. I also don't endorse Pepsi. It's just really nice. Right, so I really want to see Galar forms. Noctowl definitely.
Galar forms.
Galarian forms.
Galarian.
Well, that was posh.
No, it wasn't.
Galarian forms. Welcome to the Galar region. Gamefreak need to hire us. Yes, they do. I lost my train of thought now because of you. thank you. Taking the mick out of my accent, as always. Noctowl, definitely. Who else? Gramble and Snubble, I can definitely get behind. I'd love to see at least Gramble get one. I really want to see Gliscor get one. But at the same time, it's like, will they ruin it? Because it's my favourite Pokemon. And if they put in the Galar version, then the original version won't be able to. You won't be able to get it in the game unless you transfer it over. So, will they ruin it? So, yeah, North for life. Yes, mate. North for sponsored by Beppis. Yeah.
Obviously, South is better.
The South is not better. That's why I moved here, obviously. Who else do I want to see? Who else do you want to see get Galar forms? Jigglypuff, Eevee. Eeveelutions would be cool, at least the first three. They need to hire all of us, they do.
Forgotten his name. What do you call it? The one which you call Brexit.
Gramble, yeah. Gramble, we've said, would be cool. So you agree with that one?
Sorry, I'm just moving around.
You get comfy. It's alright, you take your time.
I will.
We'll wait, go on.
No, I need you to move forward so I can put my leg there.
There we go. If the South is better, why is it at the bottom? Hashtag it's a conspiracy.
Well, it's actually upside down, so...
Luxray, yes, T-Bone. I'd love to see Luxray. I think Grass Dark could be pretty cool for Luxray. Staraptor, maybe normal fighting. Tyranitar. What type would you make Tyranitar? Now, sadly, we know Tyranitar's in the game.
Yeah.
And we know he hasn't got one. But if you could give him one, what would you give Tyranitar?
Steel. No, on a serious note, I'd make him fire.
Oh, I like it. Fire Steel, maybe? Everything is Steel type from now on. That is welcome to the world of Pokemon. Here's your sword. Here's your magnet. Go and catch some Pokemon.
And set fire to everything. They give you a lighter to set fires, but you actually end up smoking.
The world's upside down. I crease. Ghost Miltank, because why not? Yes. I hate Miltank. Miltank is the stuff of nightmares. Have you ever tried to battle Gen 2's Miltank, like Whitley's Miltank?
Yeah.
Have you? You've not played Gen 2?
Yes, I have. You stuck me on Gen 2.
Did I?
Yeah.
Fair enough. I thought I stuck you on Gen 3. I don't know what I've stuck you on.
You've stuck me on a few.
Whitney's Miltank is the stuff of nightmares, but Boink took it down. Throwback to anyone who remembers that. Luxray, Ghost Miltank, Galarian, Hippowdon, Water and Ground, that'd be pretty sweet. Fire Steel, Tyranitar, yeah, definitely. Fire Electric and Fire Ice for Tyranitar would also work as well. Yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool. What if, going back to new Pokemon, I just saw the poster and it just made me think, what if we got something based off Harry Potter houses? So we got a new Badger, we got a new Lion, we got a new Eagle or new Bird, and a new Snake. That would be sweet. I like it because Harry Potter's pretty massive. Let's love it or hate it. It's quite big in terms of British literature these days and pop culture. And coming out pretty soon, they are bringing out, and it's called Wizards Unite, and it's Harry Potter, Pokemon Go. So you go around. It's made by Niantic, and you go around and you do whatever. I think it's like dueling monsters, and you pick a house, and it's like the gyms, and you control territories. So.
I'm really quite excited for that.
Me too, actually. My boss at work is Harry Potter mental, and she thinks it's going to come out over Easter. So, hopefully. Hashtag Boink for President. A legendary group based on Hogwarts houses. Yes, please, that'd be great. So, if there was a Badger, I think Dark Electric. The problem is there's not a huge range of wildlife in the UK that's not already been more or less done. That is true, but doesn't have to be UK wildlife. It could be, that's the thing, it could be anything with the Pokemon.
You can even make them up.
You can make them up. Jason, you weren't here earlier. We were saying, or Liv was saying, that we should have a Pokemon based off fish and chips. Because it is just the most British thing ever. Just a battered fish Pokemon. Goatman Fishing. Hello, Sam Spencer. How's it going, mate? We're both doing good. How are you doing, babe?
Sam.
We love you lots. We miss you. You need to come round for drinks at some point. A Ghost Steel Clock Pokemon has an ability that summons Perish Song when sent out. No, that's overpowered. No. Holding out for a squirrel Pokemon or a seagull Pokemon. Might I draw your attention to Wingull? I demand a Pokemon that is a literal cup of tea.
Nintendo need to employ SMG.
Nintendo need to employ SMG 100%. Like, definitely. That he would... SMG, I think you need to give him a ring, mate. Get in touch with good old Gamefreak.
I need some of your brain cells.
I really do.
Amazing
A
ideas.
TV licensed Pokemon!
Don't pay for TV license.
It's like actually locked behind a paywall, so you have to pay Game Freak to unlock it.
They come around your house if you don't.
Oi, mate, you got a license to like Pokemon?
It's like when we knock on the door. No, I don't watch TV. Have you got a Skybox? Nope.
Oh my god, TV licensed Pokemon. If there isn't any reference to Brexit in these games as well,
Brexit?
there's gotta be a Brexit
I'm getting
Pokemon.
fed up of Brexit.
I'm getting fed up of Brexit. Let's not make this political. I shouldn't have brought that up. It's like Porygon in the first gen. 5 fire monkeys. Just all the fire monkeys.
I think Ray needs another owl.
TV licensed Pokemon.
Where did that come from?
Sam Spencer. Oh, mate, we've jumped the shark. We really have.
That's it.
A shark.
That's
No,
just...
we've got a shark Pokemon. I was going to say, oh yeah, we can have a shark. No, we've got Sharpedo. And Carvana.
I think we need a cigarette Pokemon.
A cigarette Pokemon. You could have a cigarette Pokemon and an ashtray Pokemon. The cigarette evolves into a cigar. A Welsh Dragon Pokemon. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. In real talk, I think the pseudo legendary is
Haggis Pokemon.
Haggis. Gaming obsessive monkeys, yes they are. Haggis Pokemon, definitely. But yeah, serious talk for a sec. I think the pseudo legendary, so like the Dragonite or the Tyranitar of this game, is probably going to be based off the Welsh Dragon. Almost definitely.
On a side note, I think we should have Nando's Pokemon because of Cheeky Nando.
There needs to be like a place in the games where you can go and buy like food or whatever called Cheeky Torchics, or just simply just called Torchics, and it's like a chicken restaurant. But they don't actually eat Torchics because don't eat a Torchic.
I would eat a Torchic.
I mean, it's a fire type, it'll just cook itself, really. A Frosty Jack's Pokemon. Got to be a vape Pokemon. So that's it. You have the little branch evolution. You got your cigarette, and it evolves into either a cigar or an e-vape, like a e-cigarette.
And then it just melts away.
Just melts away. A literal ghost train Pokemon. A ghost could possess an abandoned toy train and could look similar to the Hogwarts Express Ghost Electric.
This man is just amazing. Oh, woman, sorry, I assumed your gender then.
SMG, you are killing it. Now imagine Thomas the Tank Engine as a Pokemon. Yes! This stream is basically just involved to us laughing at the chat.
This one is obsessed with Thomas the Tank Engine memes at the moment. So I'll text him and he'll reply with a face from Thomas the Tank Engine.
They are the best reaction faces.
I'm
They
like,
really
can you
are.
just speak to me?
Goatman, I like the idea of a train Pokemon, but if it's the UK, it'll be impossible to find due to the delays.
Oh, that's killed me.
They need to make. Jason, now narrated by Ringo Starr. Pokemon based off the Beatles. That'd be pretty sweet.
A beetle Pokemon.
A literal beetle that has like a drum kit or something like that. That would be a beautiful nod to the Beatles. But they need to make an aeroplane Pokemon. And then they also need to have a drone Pokemon, which is super effective against the airplane Pokemon. Wow, this chat. If we get a train Pokemon, it's going to be a rip-off of Digimon, not going to lie. True. If we get armor evolutions or armor forms or Spirit Armour, that's also going to be a rip-off of Digimon. Mm-hmm. I mean, Mega Evolution was a rip-off of Digimon. It's kind of done the reverse.
Sam has come up with a really good one. Charbug with special skin to look like a London bus.
Oh, mate, yes! Galarian Charger Bug, London Bus
Yes!
Pokemon. A Northern Rail Pokemon. Unfortunately, it was cancelled before the game was launched. This is just Northern British humour for you at its finest.
Experienced Southern Rail. It's just
Southern Rail is worse than Northern Rail. But now that he says that, the map of the Galar region, there's train tracks everywhere, and that is so blooming British. The way we get, I mean, all the gyms are football stadiums, for God's sake, and we get around by the train.
We've got a lot of trains and a lot of tracks, but no one working.
Right.
If I got paid 50 grand a year to sit on my arse,
I'd retrain to be a train driver. Right. True story. Before I tell this true story, an origami Pokemon that changes form and type. So Paper Airplane is a normal flying type, Paper Boat is a normal water, Ninja Star is normal steel, Paper Car is normal electric. It's like Rotom.
you're on fire.
You're on literal fire, SMG. That is like Rotom. I like that, where Rotom changes into a different appliances and gets to different types. That'd be a really good idea. I hope there's a part of the region based on Brighton, and it's just I'm not going to finish that sentence.
What?
Not finishing that sentence. Right. True story about trains down south, because the guys is up. I am some northern guy. I live on the south coast. I have done for the last 6 years. It's why my accent isn't as strong as I probably want it to be.
Wifey is southern.
Wifey is definitely southern. She's from Winchester. She's as southern as you can get. She's
I was
posher.
born in Winchester. I've never actually lived in
You're
Winchester.
you're posher than posh. She puts the cream on a cream teas first. Pick up your glasses.
You have to put them on.
You put the jam on
You
first.
don't. You put the cream on first and you dip the jam on top.
I had this exact argument at work today. Anyway, I did actually. Anyway, I'm on a train going from Manchester to down on the south coast, and I go through Winchester, and we get held up at Winchester for a good 10-15 minutes, and I was on my way back down for uni after the Easter breaks, and we get delayed because there was a swan on the tracks.
No luck catching them swans, then.
No, not catching that swan. But the swans escaped from the castle.
A drone Pokemon!
I said that, a drone in a plane. But a drone Pokemon, yes! That hangs around the airport of the region. Right, so I'm going through Winchester. We're stuck there for ages because of a swan on the tracks. Because the Queen owns all the swans, obviously.
You can't just.
You can't just get out of it. Okay. So.
Swan Pokemon.
Swan. There is a swan Pokemon already.
Another swan Pokemon.
Another swan Pokemon.
Which is the steel type.
Galarian Swanner.
Sorry,
a Scotch
on
egg Pokemon. Yes. So they get this swan off the tracks. We're going through, carrying on. 5 minutes later, they come over the tannoy, and this is the most Winchester thing I've ever heard in my life. And they say, if anyone has lost a swan, or know anybody who has lost a swan, you can collect it from Winchester train station. How posh can you get?
I would have gone and collected the swan.
It's like, is this your swan? Yes.
Yeah, I've got a lead for it and everything.
I've got a lead for it and everything. Just like ring up, my swan's escaped. Oh, yeah. What's your name? Mr. Peter Ian Taker? Peter Ian Staker, sorry. P.I. Staker. Piss Taker, come on. Big up Hot Fuzz memes. A Bedfordshire Clanger. Mate, can we have a Pokemon based off the Clangers?
Yes.
Please do. I mean, I guess Clefairy kind of is based off the Clangers.
Don't offend.
We don't have a Clefairy doll. That's what you're looking for, wasn't it?
I was, and I thought we had one, man.
Yeah, we've got the jig. Look at it poking out, the creepy little thing.
Gone? We had loads.
They're up there.
Oh.
They're all up there somewhere. Tons of them. But we don't have Clefairy. But yeah, I got a client. It's the Queen Swan, so she has to go to the station and pick it up. Yeah.
True story. I know it's a bit off now, but I wanted swans at our wedding, so I tried to look into higher swans, and I couldn't do it because the Queen owns all the swans. But if we got married in Vegas, I could have had swans as bridesmaids.
Why would you want swans as bridesmaids?
I like a swan.
They're vicious. They can break a man's arm with one beat of their wings.
Or blow up a man's house.
Or blow up a man's house. I need to watch Hot Fuzz again. Hot Fuzz is probably the best film, one of the best films I've ever seen in my life.
We're not going to get any sleep tonight.
We're probably not. Right. Be careful. My swans are sick. I've told you that joke, haven't I? That joke's horrendous. I love it. 2 versions of a cream tea Pokemon. One with jam on top, one with cream on top. I'm guessing. The champion could be the royal family member and they'd live in London. Yes, definitely. If Queen Elizabeth is not referenced in this game in some way, I'm going to be a wee bit annoyed because I think they've got to reference the royal family. Can you imagine Prince Harry in the Elite Four? Like,
we could have Theresa May.
How boring would that? And she's like knocking around this in fields of wheat.
You'd love just smacking it with your Pokemon, wouldn't you?
Smacking it. Her signature Pokemon is just like an ear of corn. Like a wheat stack. What else we got? A Bedfordshire Clan. Queen Swan. Bagpuss and Wombles as Pokemon. Oh my god, yes.
Womble Wimbledon.
Womble of Wimbledon. And Bagpuss. I used to love Bagpuss. That was fantastic.
Oh, I had
Do you remember?
Bagpuss pencil case.
Bagpuss used to come on and go, oh, you look weirdest yawn ever.
It's basically me.
So, yeah. That's the best man, and she's a drop of swans with the sponsor who said there alone who had second thoughts.
What?
Andy asked at the wedding, I asked the best men in the ushers to dress up as swans, but the response meant I'd be stood up there alone, so I had second thoughts.
You should have been my swan, Jason.
It's a shame, I had my swan outfit ready. Just noticed you were streaming when I checked your Twitter. Hello, Dark Aura Lucario. There. I'm going to try that again. Dark Aura Lucario. Welcome to the stream, buddy. How's it going? Yeah, pretty good. How are you?
Off pretty well, and then it's turned into us just
laughing at some of the brilliant Pokemon idea suggestions in the chat, like this one from Aiden, a time-traveling telephone box Pokemon.
Yes!
Now, I have a theory that Luca is a character in the games. He has been since Gen 4. He is based off David Tennant's Doctor. He definitely looks identical to him. He's like an undercover type of dude. The Doctor's always going undercover and he poses as different people and stuff. Yeah. And he is in all the games. He effectively does time travel through the regions. So if he already referenced
we could have a Jodie Whittaker one though.
That'd be cool. If Luca is a woman in this game, then confirmed based off the Doctor, definitely. Oh god, the mental image of me dressed as a swan is traumatizing. He really does, Lucario. He looks exactly like David Tennant. I wonder if he'll come back in these games. I mean, he's got to. It's the England-based region. He's got to come back in it. And I just remembered a little while ago, I think it was SMG. It's a Dalek Pokemon. Yeah. Steel type. Steel electric type Dalek. I think it was SMG who said the regional legendary quadrility, I guess, is not a trio, whatever the 4 of them is. You have the 4 Island Guardians of Alola, the Hufflepuff, the Harry Potter houses. And we were going to go through the types, and I don't think we did. So I think Hufflepuff, just because it's yellow, electric, dark, makes sense. The house.
No, it can't be electric dark.
Why?
Because that's Slytherin. Dark is Slytherin.
Okay, cool. Maybe electric fairy.
Yeah.
Because Hufflepuffs are like the nice ones. We're the best house. We're awesome.
You're friendly.
We're friendly. We're accepting. House common rooms in the kitchen or near the kitchen, and all the best parties gravitate towards the kitchen.
You have to go through a barrel of beer to get there.
You do, and if you get the password wrong, it dumps a barrel of vinegar on you. Yeah, I know. Thank you, Pottermore. I wonder if it'll actually show up in Galar. If not, that would be super strange. Super strange. It really would. Rebrand all the Pokemon centers to Greg's.
Yes.
100%. Instead of like the special healing item, the special healing item of this region is going to be a sausage roll, definitely.
Piers Morgan one.
A Piers Morgan.
Moans about vegan sausage rolls.
Can Piers Morgan be head of the evil team? Yes. I'd love to just cross the whole region. Just gotta hate it. Right, so the Harry Potter houses: Hufflepuff, Badger, Electric, and Fairy type. Slytherin, Poison Dark, Snake.
Yeah.
Bit obvious, but we can go with that.
That's what it is.
Gryffindor. It's a lion. Fire straight away.
Yeah.
What can we give it? I guess firefighting.
A phoenix.
No, but it's a lion. They've gone off the.
Oh.
Like the house animals, aren't we? But a phoenix, fire flying, or fire fairy, or fairy flying. A lion, I wouldn't want to say firefighting because it's been done so many times, but this wouldn't be a starter, so...
Auntie's Road. My mum actually went on Auntie's Road.
Auntie's Roadshow!
She queued for 6 hours.
Oh my god. Here we go. SMG is laying down the law. He's going firefighting for Gryffindor. Yep. Electric fairy for Hufflepuff. Yep. Dark poison for Slytherin. Yep. And Ravenclaw, Psychic and Ghost. I like that because they're really smart and there's the Ghost of Ravenclaw Tower.
Fire tonight.
You're seriously, you got the ideas tonight, buddy. He's been eating his Weetabix for days. A countdown-based Pokemon.
Oh, I like Countdown.
Countdown was brilliant.
Sorry, I'm rearranging.
You get gone. We'll wait again. You get comfortable. Go on.
The thing with this couch, because it's like so soft, I just slip down it and I end up on the floor after about 20 minutes.
And what else did we say? Yeah, so the Ravenclaw Psychic Ghost makes a hell of a lot of sense. And I think it writes itself, doesn't it? It's just there. Like, we need Pokemon for Legendaries. Harry Potter, Hogwarts, cool, sorted. Doctor Who, real talk, a Dalek-based Pokemon that's like Steel Electric. It would be so cool.
I don't think they can do that because of copyright though. But
no,
it would
but
be
like
amazing.
something that looks very similar, like a robot type thing, would be pretty awesome. The countdown leaves the fight after 30 seconds. Yeah, definitely, definitely. It's got 2 moves: consonant or vowel. Do they have Countdown in America? Any American people out there? Do you have a show called Countdown?
They're probably like, no.
Like, what? What's the Antiques Roadshow?
They have Deal or No Deal.
Do they?
Yeah, because Meghan Markle was the girl for Deal or No Deal.
What, with the presenter?
Yeah.
Meghan Markle presented Deal or No Deal.
I love Meghan Markle. She's beautiful.
She's alright.
She is gorgeous. But I liked her before everyone
I liked
knew
it
her,
before it was cool.
because I was
We watched her in Suits, didn't
obsessed
we?
with Suits.
Suits is great. Suits is really difficult when you watch it after knowing who she is, because there's some pretty raunchy scenes in that involving Meghan Markle, and it's a bit like, no, that's the princess, don't look, no.
She's beautiful. She is gorgeous.
Hogwarts as a gym, that'd be pretty cool. Or like a character, like a gym master based off, because they're not gym leaders now, they're gym masters. A gym master based off Dumbledore or something. He could have a new Phoenix Pokemon, could be his main thing. A random idea, but Dream and Nightmare forms. Dream forms make Pokemon Fairy or Psychic, while Nightmare forms make them Dark or Ghost. That's pretty cool, but maybe not for Gen 8. That could be a brilliant future gimmick, though. What I've always wanted to see is forms for the starter Pokemon, or not really forms, I guess, but branched evolutions. So, do you know how Gloom can be Vileplume or Blossom? Imagine if the starters of that region could branch one way or another and have 2 evolutions of different types.
No,
I'd love it.
I don't like it.
Why?
Because your starters, you're meant to know where you are with your starter.
Like where you stand.
Where you stand.
But it gives you more choice. I like it. I think
you should only be given more choice with Pokemon you catch. With the starter
fair
ones.
enough.
Just to be...
I mean, Charizard has 2 Mega Evolutions, and that's a similar thing. Because you can only get...
Yeah, but we gave you a couple of gens to get used to the idea.
What, of Charizard? Yeah, that's fair, I guess. What if they did it for older? Like, you could have the regional variant or the normal form. Like, so how Aiden was saying we could have Totodile, Chikorita, and Cyndaquil, Galar forms. What if it was for the final evolutions, and you had the choice of, if you evolve them naturally, like level up, they become the normal Pokemon. But if you use this item on them, they become a Galarian form Pokemon. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I can do that.
But only for the older ones, not
Only
for the new.
older ones.
Fair dues. What else are guys talking about? Does anyone want to trade on the Switch? Yeah, guys, hit up each other on Pokemon Let's Go. Like, get out there, get playing. Random.
See you later, Jason.
Oh, Jason's off. See you, mate. Thanks for tuning in.
Just before you go, send me a message. I can send something which will real freak you out.
Every Pokemon now evolves like Eevee. Everything's just got 8 evolutions of various types. Never Google Charizarding. Oh my god.
I'm going to have to do that now.
Please don't Google. Okay, you can Google Charizarding. TMs. Customizable TMs. Get to choose the name, type, power, accuracy, and secondary effect of the moves. That is mega overpowered and would break the meta game. But I love it. That'd be sick.
Oh no!
Do not hold that phone up to the camera. Let me see.
Who said that? Who said don't Google Charizard?
Goatman.
Oh, it would be you, Sam.
It would be you, Sam, wouldn't it? Why goats? Yeah, don't do it. Just don't do it. There needs to be a Pokemon shaped like a bell called Ben. Yeah, there's going to be like a Big Ben type Pokemon. I'm expecting a lot of Dark Lucario. Do not do it. There needs to be a Pokemon shaped like... Oh, I just read that one, sorry. I think there's going to be a lot of steampunk type Pokemon. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Like cogs and gears and things like that. What I really want...
A spanner.
A spanner. A Bob the Builder Pokemon. Bob the Builder is a gym leader.
Can we fix it?
Bob the Builder.
No,
it's... Blastoise is just as good. No. Stop it. Great way to make Pokemon Evolution Janet starter. Gender Evo. I'm going to do it. Look. Oh, so like evolutions based on their gender. Yes, that would be cool. That would be really cool. Because there's a big debate about the starters whether like what the final what they're going to be, what the final evolutions are going to look like. People are arguing, well, not arguing, but the debate is Grookey going to be... Oh my god. Is this Blastoising?
Sorry. You don't have enough badges in the dream. Don't Google it, guys. Just don't.
You're banned from my streams, you two. But yeah, we need a Bob the Builder and a Horrid Henry Pokemon. Yes, we do. Pokemon is a Raincloud, a Teletubby Pokemon, and a Steel Fire Furnace Pokemon. You should be sorry, Jason. You blooming should be sorry. But yeah, definitely the design. Definitely. Oh, well, I looked. No, Dark Aura Lucario Googled it.
Oh
no. No. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so like based on male or female evolution, like so if you get a female Grookey, it could evolve into a more feminine type thing, or if you have a male Grookey, don't make me laugh, it's gonna evolve. Sat there with a little grin on your face into like a more like I guess caveman type thing. People are saying the designs are gonna be.
I'm sorry.
Do you need a moment? She needs a moment.
You have enough badges in
You chill, you calm down. Oh dear, come here guys. Now that I saw that, I want to die. People, stop Googling this. A side Pokemon game gets to play as the evil team and start as a Dark Ghost and Poison. That would be really awesome. There's a fan game where you can play as Team Rocket, which is pretty sweet. You've killed her, that's it. She's done now. That's her for the evening. That's all I'm gonna hear. A bed monster, dark and fairy type.
Oh no! Kids play the game. I'd be scared.
They would be scared. Harambeon! An evolution based off Harambe. Why?
This stream started off so well.
This was going great until Jason and Goatman got here. Flipping, hey. I love you guys. But yeah, I think we need to wrap this up pretty soon. We've been going for an hour and 20. But final thing I want to talk about before we go is the starter Pokemon. Now, you... Oh, flipping heck. Sorry about that. You are Team Sobble.
I am Team Sobble.
I was Team Sobble.
No, you can't not go with the Sobble.
But I think I'm a little bit more Team Grookey at the minute.
No, Grookey's like my least favourite one.
Really? Mine's Scorbunny. Guys, what are you? Comment down below. You Team Sobble, Team Grookey, and Team Scorbunny. We'll see what this chat is teaming towards.
Team Sobble, yeah.
I love Sobble. Sobble's fantastic, but I think it's the whole idea that I think Grookey is going to evolve into a musician, and I have this vision for it being like a conductor of an orchestra, and I would be all over that. But I think Sobble might become a water dragon and might be the first dragon type starter. And if that's true, then might have to get it. What are you doing?
I'm reading the chat.
You're reading the chat. So what we got? We've got Team Sobble, Team Scorbunny, trigger all Sobble and Grookey fans. Scorbunny, Sobble. Not a lot of... Sobble's going to be an opera singer like that penguin boy. What penguin boy? Newt. Nut. Pingu. Please, can we have a Pingu Pokemon? Thank you. What do you think the final evolutions are going to be? Like, what types do you reckon we'll get? To wrap up the stream.
I would love a water dragon type.
That would be so good.
But it would just be so overpowerful.
It would a bit. It probably is too overpowered. I think maybe water poison is more likely for me. Or maybe water ghost. I've seen that float around quite a lot. The penguin stuff. Do you mean Piplup? Piplup's not an opera singer. Final evolution should be based on the Arthurian legend. So Grookey is a grass steel based on King Arthur. Scorbunny Fire Fairy based on Merlin. And Sobble Water Ghost based on Morgana. That's pretty cool, actually. I think Water Ghost, Water Poison for Sobble, definitely. What do you think for Scorbunny?
Fire or electric?
He's fire. So like, what do you mean, like pure fire?
Pure fire.
So pure fire or fire electric?
I think it actually is going to be fire electric because it'd be like the Duracell bunny.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, the Duracell bunny. I think fire electric. It keeps going. I think fire electric, and it'd be really fast. Or get your feet off me! Oh my god, what are you doing? Fire electric, or maybe it kills me to say it, but I think firefighting. Everything about it screams firefighting to me.
That's the go-to.
There's a theory that they will, like a rumor, going around all this Spirit Armour and all that again, is that they will just be fire, water, and grass, and then when you put Spirit Armour on them, it changes their types and gives them a dual type. So you have the choice, which is cool, and it's definitely something I can see them doing, but I hope they don't. I'd rather they just had their types. Yes, Goatman, Piplup's from Gen 4. Firefighting for Scorbunny. Not firefighting again, please. And then Lucario, I'd honestly like firefighting again. To be fair, I wouldn't really mind it. Goatman, fire, water, water, grass, and grass, fire. Just a double triangle going around. I would honestly be happy with firefighting. I used to love Blaziken, Fennekin, and Embo, so I wouldn't mind it with firefighting again. Maybe firefighting then. They've had a break. It's
got to be fire electric.
Yeah. And what do you think
100%.
Grookey will be?
Grookey. I think it's going to be like rock or ground.
Fire rock is what a lot of people say, because if it's going to go down the musical route, it's going to be like a punk rock drummer. I think grass and fairy. I said fire rock then, didn't I? I meant grass rock. I think grass and fairy. Because...
Why fairy?
There's something about it, because if it's going to go down the music route, and if it is going to be like an orchestra conductor, then I think grass fairy, because fairy type Pokemon are usually quite musical. You've got like Jigglypuff and Primarina. So I think fairy for like an orchestra and classical music and romantic music and all that. If it's going to be a drummer and be more like a punk rocker, then grass rock. Yeah. But I would rather it grass fairy, because Primarina was pretty cool. I liked having a fairy type starter.
I love Primarina.
It's a cool Pokemon. I'm trying to think what types we've not had for starters. We've had a ghost type already for Decidueye. We've had fairy type for Primarina. We've had a steel type for Empoleon, so I don't think water steel. Maybe not firefighting, guys. If we're going to get Gen 4 remakes, then maybe they won't because of Infernape.
Didn't you do a whole video on this or what, Ray?
I did do a whole video on this.
Should be.
I did do a whole video on this. Thank you for bringing it up. It's a cheeky, shameless plug right there. What else some of the guys saying in the chat? Fire, electric, fairy fighting, or steel. Oh, I see what you mean.
Birmingham?
Birmingham? Where's Birmingham?
Nobody misses Birmingham.
Nobody misses the west of England, especially West Brom or Wolverhampton. Dr. DR, I'm getting deported to Italy for 8 days for a school trip. Goodbye, England. I'll miss you, Birmingham. I really won't. I had my stag night in Birmingham, and honestly, it was probably one of the most mental nights out I've ever had. So, Birmingham's alright in my books.
I know bits that happened. I'm not sure.
We're not gonna
know.
We're not gonna discuss it.
It was your last night of freedom.
It was. Water ice for Sobble, maybe, hopefully not, because it is quite just a generic water typing combination. Get your toes out my face! Grass ice, interesting. Why do you think grass ice? Do we have fire ground type? No, we don't have a fire ground type, Lucario. In the video that was mentioned, I said Sobble either water grass. Scorbunny water grass. Flipping heck. I said Scorbunny fire ground or fire electric.
What about a fire water?
Fire water type. Could be cool. Why grass ice though, SMG? I'm quite curious about that. T-Bone, Sobble, Dragon and Water. Yeah, probably quite a good type. The interviews in the streets on the stag. Oh my god, I'll tell you about that later. Don't you worry. Grookey is grass and fighting. Yeah, that could work. That could definitely work. When you've lived there for 15 years, it's the most boring place ever, and Italy is the epitome. Birmingham's the most boring place ever after 15 years, bless you. Heatran is fire steel, not fire ground. And SMG, honestly, I said grass ice because the UK is a colder region than others. That it definitely is. Also, it could reference the Ice Age. Yeah, if it's going to go down like... because I've seen concept art and fan art and Fakemon for it, where it looks like a caveman and it kind of evolves into like think like the first humans with like a big, the big clubs. It evolves into that, and I guess Ice Age would fit in with that. So yeah, actually might work pretty well. Whoa, what would Dark Eye? Do we have a fire ground type? Oh yeah, we do have a fire ground type. We have Camerupt, not a starter, but we've got Camerupt as a fire ground starter. Fire ground Pokemon, but we don't have a fire ground starter. I gotta go pee and sleep. Keep it real, pal. See you soon. See you soon, Sam. Thanks for tuning in, mate, and just scarring so many people with your Googling ideas. But thanks for tuning in, mate. You take care. I'll see you soon. I would actually love for a grass ice Grookey now. Now that you say it, I think that would be pretty sweet, actually. Better than water ice, definitely. And we should just confuse everyone and have a fire ice type, I think.
Fire and ice.
Fire and ice. That's a song, isn't it?
I think so.
I think it is.
It's also a bar.
Is it?
Fire and ice.
Fire and ice bar. How does that work? Just melt the place.
Flaming Sambucas.
Flaming... Don't. Oh, my goodness. It takes me back to bad memories of the wedding, that does. The one bad thing of our wedding.
You were hungover when you got married to me.
That is a lie.
No, it's not.
I definitely wasn't drinking whiskey as you were walking up the aisle to settle my nerves. Just a quick on a hip flask. And actually, the UK is the coldest place ever. All it does is rain for 19 hours and 5 hours of night time. But when we have the sun, we can't handle it. It's bloody ridiculous, like way too hot. Definitely. We don't prepare for anything. We cannot handle the heat, and we cannot handle the extreme cold.
We just moan.
We do. We love a good moan. We get 2 inches of snow, and that's it. We shut down the whole country.
Yeah, we get a day off work.
I like living in the UK as well, Lucario. I think it's pretty cool. He wasn't hungover during the wedding. He was still drunk. That is a lie!
Doesn't surprise me.
Ew, Birmingham, lol, Nottingham for the win. Ooh.
Oh, no.
Ooh, but now I'm thinking I'm thinking Nottingham and like Sherwood Forest and Robin Hood type Pokemon. I know we've got Decidueye, but maybe more Pokemon based around like Maeve Mary and Little John, things like that.
The Midlands don't count.
The what?
The Midlands don't count.
The Midlands don't count. Did he? I love how like the area on the map that is meant to be the Midlands just looks like a really dangerous place to go. Like it's just a barren wasteland and then this massive dragon citadel. Pretty much sums it up, really, doesn't it? Right. I think we're going to call this one to the Robin Hood Pokemon needs to be a fox. Yes, referencing the Disney movie. I think we're going to call this one a night. We spoke about quite a lot. We spoke about the Spirit Armour, Eeveelutions, new Pokemon ideas, Galar regional variants, and new type. We've spoken about a lot of things here that we'd love to see in the games. Thanks to you guys, this has been a really engaging chat. Truth be told, wasn't expecting it to be so engaging. I thought it was just going to be us two just back and forth in between each other. But you've all been brilliant. Thanks for stopping by. And hopefully we will do some of these soon. Thanks very much, Dark Aura Lucario, for subscribing. What is this? The West Midlands is that way because all the chavs go around at night and scream, "I'm gonna shank your nan," and drift around Tesco car park. That is the most true statement. Yep. We'll join the streams more often. Thank you, Lucario. I really appreciate it. Gotta give you guys some ideas. Thanks for enjoying them. My pleasure, SMG. That was brilliant. You had some really good ideas out there, my friend. Have you enjoyed yourself?
I have.
This has been quite fun. This is the first stream I've done properly, and
I don't think
I'm glad
I've
we did
had
it together.
Very good ideas today.
I think you have. You're I love the fish and chips Pokemon.
Fish and
Legitimately want that in my life. Everything's steel type as well. Makes
Everything's
sense.
steel.
Makes sense. Thanks very much, guys, for subscribing. For those of you who are saying that in the chat, really, really like it. Really, really love it. Love you guys. And we're going to go. So thanks very much for tuning in.
Gonna go watch Hot Fuzz now.
We're going to go watch Hot Fuzz and quote it endlessly. But yeah, we'll see you in the next video or the next live stream. We'll probably do this again. And find something else to talk about. We covered a lot there. Hopefully, well, at least you had a laugh looking up Charizarding. Oh god, no. Scarred for life.
And Blastoising.
Please do more. Blastoising. I am terrified to Google Venusauring. Please do more was one of the best streams I've ever been to. Thanks so much, SMG. We're going to go before she Googles Venusauring. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Thanks very much for watching. But until then,
keep training and have a good one.
I've trained her well. See you guys. Take care.